Hey everybody, well, what the heck happened to that voice? I don't know why that was so high. That was really strange. Hey everyone, welcome to the afternoon edition of the Coffee Run, brought to you by All of the Water and computers taking 72 hours or something ridiculous to do their little transfer thing. Hey Joe, so I have what a day. Hey Ainsley. So this morning I started out really nicely, went for a walk. I'm going to give you the long version of the story because there's no reason to give you the short version, right? We're settling in. So we went for a walk this morning, which was really lovely. Came home, did a quick little workout here. Hello from Bahrain. Yay! International, baby. And I had to go take the cats to the vet. So this won't be a really long live today because I've got to go and pick up the cats, said neutered cats, from the vet. But oh my God, I don't know if you guys have experienced this in other parts of the country. Ainsley, probably not you, because I don't think Telstra reaches over there. But oh my God. So from today at about 8 a.m., maybe 8:15, I noticed it about 8:15 actually. It seemed like the whole Telstra network just decided to stop working. So I was sitting in the dentist waiting for my daughter's appointment, and there was no Telstra connection. Even if I wanted, actually, I did want to go live, but even if I'd had the capacity at that moment, the energetic capacity in that moment to go live, I wasn't able to because I wasn't home, and there was no freaking phone service. So I think this went on until about 1 o'clock this afternoon, just no phone service at all. It's really freaking annoying. But here's the thing, and this is one of the big things from today, is that, we could be all, hey Margaret, we could all be all complaining about it and angry and get really frustrated and start lashing out at all of the people, but really, what is that going to help? Telstra is not going to change the way that Telstra's doing whatever it is that it's doing. So apparently there's an NBN thing going on up here, and there was a massive disruption to service yesterday for another town. I live in the middle of nowhere, right? So another town, maybe 45, 50 minutes away, like that way. And apparently they had some issues as well yesterday, and then it was our turn today. What kind of annoys me about that is that it would have been nice to have some kind of, maybe, you might experience a disruption to our generally good phone service, given that we are upgrading the NBN in your area. I think that would have been an appropriate thing. So we had no phone coverage. I couldn't make phone calls. I couldn't get internet. I couldn't do freaking anything at all, which, sometimes that's a good thing, but today it was really frustrating. So I dropped the cats off at the vet, and I was like, right, I'm going to go to the gym. I had my computer with me, not my new one. I'll show you that in a minute. It's really flash. It's really lovely. But it's taking forever to do the freaking transfer. But anyway, so I got to the gym, and I was like, okay, I'll get my hotspot ready. I needed to talk to the dentist in order to shift an appointment around, and there was just nothing. I couldn't call my daughter. I couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi and even do anything on Wi-Fi. It was probably Telstra Wi-Fi. And it was just like all of this drama. So I've just kind of gone, okay, well, this is out of my hands. There's nothing I can do. There's no one I can phone because my phone was rendered useless. It was essentially a very expensive clock, so to speak, or wallet, because I keep my credit cards in there. And it was just like, this is really irritating. So anyway, did the pump class. My arms are really sore. Did pump. That was really great. It's like, okay, cool. I'll come home. I'll get my daughter. I'll go to the dentist and do all the stuff and do all of the things. So consequently, for the whole rest of the day, it's been like higgledy-piggledy, toing and froing, messing around. And then my computer arrived. So I was like, oh, great. I'll go set it all up. It'll be ready to go in no time flat. Well, no. That is not what happened, and it is not what's happening. It's saying that there's 6 hours and 5 minutes left to go, and it's been saying 6 hours and 5 minutes for 2 hours. Maybe 1 hour. I exaggerated. 1 hour, it's been saying 6 hours and 5 minutes, which just makes me really frustrated again, because I'm like, I just need these things being done. Do you guys feel that when you made a decision or you've got something to do, is just like, okay, hurry up, shung, let's go make that shit happen now. I'm ready. Hey, Kelly. So the other thing, I've got like a double Telstra beef today. The other thing with Telstra today, so I shared with you guys that I've ordered my new phone. Did it on Monday, so first business day back after being in Bali last week. And I was like, right, I'm going to upgrade my phone, go on a new contract, rah. Now, I assumed, and this bit's on me, I assumed that I could walk into a Telstra store and do my new contract and take the phone away with me, like on the spot. Maybe it's because I live in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not in a city and they just don't stock phones. I don't know, but it's really strange. So I couldn't walk away with the phone on Monday, and that got me a little bit. I'm just going, okay, that's fine. It is what it is. I said, can you just go double check out the back and just make sure that there's none hiding? She's come out and she said, no, there's none. Far out. So I ordered the phone and she said, look, it'll be in Thursday at the absolute latest. So today's Wednesday, right? So I've emailed her and I'm like, hey, how's my phone? Is it there yet? I want to come in and pick it up. She said, oh, no, it's not in yet, and I don't think it's arriving today. It might arrive tomorrow, but I can't do anything about it until Monday. And I'm like, what? Why? And like what I'd read between the lines was that she was not going to be in the office tomorrow and Friday. Now, this is Telstra. In a business centre where there is more. I know for a fact that there is more than one representative in Telstra, in the Telstra business side of things. I'm just like, what the heck? So I felt like, this is the thing that I wanted to share with you. I felt like an asshole. I was kind and gracious via email. I was a little bit into the computer that's still doing the transfer, like while I was emailing her, but it was like, no, let it go, it's all fine. For whatever reason, this is just what's supposed to happen. It's fine. And I just said to her, I said, look, because she said it can't be provisioned till Monday. I'm like, what the fuck does provisioning mean? I'm not a Telstra employee. I can one-on-one it and probably work it out, but I don't know what provisioning necessarily means in her line of business. So I sent this email back saying, hey, name, thank you for getting back to me so quickly. Number one, I don't understand what provisioning means. Number two, if the phone arrives tomorrow or Friday, I don't understand why I need to wait till Monday. Surely there is someone else in the office who can organise the collection of the phones for me, right? Surely. Like, is the shop shutting for 2 days while you have a day off? I don't know. It was really weird. So she did come back to me and she said, oh, look, I've organised such and such to, if the phone arrives on Thursday or Friday. I'm like, oh, hang on. Like, this is not what happened. The thing is this, she told me on Monday it should be here Wednesday, Thursday. Now, that's fine. Now it's a, if it gets here on Thursday or Friday, it's like all of a sudden being pushed out. I spoke to a Telstra rep on Saturday and they said, like on the phone sales, and they said, oh, we can do the order and we can have it sent out to you, probably get to you by Wednesday. I'm like, oh, no, that's okay. I'll just go into the store and I'll pick it up and do the stuff in store. Had I known that it was going to take 5 days or more to get a new, I'm asking, like, it's an Apple phone, it's an iPhone, right? It's the XR, the XS or something or another. Like, I don't really know phones. The XS, I believe, which is one of the latest ones, I think, right? How do you not carry stock of what the latest phone is? I don't understand. So anyway, that's my Telstra beef. I just think it's really, Ainsley, exactly, Telstra jargon bullshit. And I don't think it's very good customer service. Had she explained to me, look, I'm not here on Thursday and Friday, so if the phone doesn't arrive until a little bit later, I'll get one of the other team members to help you out. I would have been like, cool, awesome, no problem, thanks for letting me know. I still would have been a bit grumpy. I mean, you know what it's like when you want something new and you order something like you want it now, right? If you go to the Iconic and you order a pair of shoes, you know that they're going to express post those little puppies out and you're going to have them in your hands in maybe 2, maybe 3 days. It's like that instant gratification, hurry up and get me my thing. So when it gets dragged out and dragged out and dragged out, it's kind of annoying. So this will all relate into business in a second. So everything's all mindset, right? And I didn't get angry at anybody. I was just like, surely there's a solution here, you know, that we can work out. Surely there's something here that can be done. And she made the best solution that she could. Now, I've been reading the complete works of Florence Shen, and you guys may have heard the name of the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. This is actually 4 books in one, so it's the complete works of Florence Shen, and I really like it. So what happened though is it was sitting in my car because I was planning on reading it while waiting for my daughter to come out of school. I did the school run tonight, so I'm sitting out, this afternoon. Hey, Jeremy. Sitting out in the thing, I'm like, okay, you know, hurry up, Esri. So I grabbed open my book, and I think I got to read one thing. And what was that thing? Oh, that's right. So it was right in the introduction to the book. And then Esri, my middle child, came to the car and got in the car and whatever. So I got her to hold the book. And the page just came open to here. And the title is The Secret Door to Success. And I just wanted to share this with you because it kind of made me think about how I was kind of thinking, right? And about how this could potentially be a blocker or an unseen, unrecognized blocker perhaps to abundance and success and stuff like that. So a successful man is always asked, what is the secret of your success? People never ask a man who is a failure, what is the secret of your failure? It's quite easy to see, and they are not interested. People all want to know how to open the secret door of success. For each man there is success, but it seems to be behind a door or a wall. In this case, it was like my phone or my computer behind a door or the wall. In the Bible reading that there was earlier, we had heard about this wonderful story about the falling walls of Jericho, which you may or may not be familiar with. Of course, all biblical stories have a metaphysical interpretation. So we will talk more now about your wall of Jericho, the wall separating you from success. Nearly everyone has built a wall around his own Jericho. So these are like, my interpretation of this is like limiting beliefs, unconscious behaviors, reactions, knee-jerk reactions, fear, scarcity, lack, and doubt, all that stuff. The city that you are not able to enter contains great treasures. Your divinely designed success, your heart's desire. So what kind of wall have you built around your Jericho? Often, it is a wall of resentment, resenting someone or resenting a situation. Hello, this is clearly the message for me. It shuts off your good. If you are a failure and you resent the success of someone else, you are keeping away your own success. I've given the following statement to neutralize any envy and resentment. What God has done for others, he now does for me and more. A woman was filled with envy because a friend had received a gift. She made this statement, what God has done for others, he now does for me and more. And an exact duplicate of the gift was given to her, plus another present. It was when the children of Israel shouted that the walls of Jericho fell down. When you make an affirmation of truth, your wall of Jericho totters. So I gave the following statement to a woman, the walls of lack and delay now crumble away, and I enter my promised land under grace. She had a vivid picture of stepping over a fallen wall and received the demonstration of her good almost immediately. It is the word of realization which brings about a change in your affairs, for words and thoughts are a form of radio activity. Taking an interest in your work, enjoying what you're doing, opens the secret doors to success. So that's really the piece that I wanted to share with you. Like, I was just so, quite unwittingly actually, just like quite resentful. It's like, well, you know, this is what I want. I don't really like this. You know, this is silly. This is stupid. You know, it's like I I didn't do the don't you know who I am, but I kind of did it in my head. It's like, come on, surely there is a phone floating around, a new phone floating around in Mildura that you can, give to me that's whatever. But what's really funny is that in the car, my daughter is just going like, boom. And I said, oh, Ezra, maybe this is the message for you today. Because it's a bit like, I don't know if you guys ever use like tarot cards or archangel cards or whatever. Sometimes I'll use Danielle Laporte's cards. And sometimes I'm just like, okay, so, I'll give them a bit of a shuffle, and it's like, well, what's the message today? What's the message need to be? What is the message here today? And a card will come out. And the one this morning was about letting go of the past. Just, it's done now, it's finished, move on, we're good, all of the abundance is waiting for you. And I was like, oh, thank God, because, I'm really freaking ready to, be all that I am and everything else like that. And so then for Ez to open this, and I've gone, oh, maybe this is the message for you for school, honey. And she's like, no, I don't think so. And I said, oh, maybe it's for me. She goes, I think it's for you, Mum. I've gone, oh, interesting. So if you haven't read The Game of Life and How to Play It, Florence Scovel Shinn, I would strongly recommend it. For those of you, I'm not a religious person. I just kind of take the God stuff with a grain of salt, because it's really all, to me, it's all more like it applies universally. God, source, universe, your higher self, whatever. To me, that's kind of how I view the world. If you're a religious person, then great, you'll love the shit out of it. So yeah, that's really the message for today in terms of what things are happening to you and how are you automatically reacting. And is that, and I would suggest that it probably is, and how is that actually building a wall, an unscalable wall around the success that you want? So if that's your success here, and you've got resentment, and you've got, it's like a little moat that kind of, in my head, there's like a moat that goes around it. And you've got all of these things that keep building up and 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 building up. And that wall, you can't break that freaking wall. So the only way that you can break that wall is by, changing your automatic habits, your automatic reactions. So you might need to tweak the statement a little bit, but the statement was, for those of you playing along at home, the walls of lack and delay now crumble away, and I enter my promised land under grace. I firmly believe, I wholeheartedly believe that there is so much room in this world for every single one of us to be successful, to make a shit ton of money, to do a whole load of good in the world and impact tens of thousands and millions of people. I really wholeheartedly believe that. So this resentment for you might not actually be around a competitor or someone or a peer or a mentor or whoever, a student, whatever that you're watching, that you're following, that you're looking at. It could be in a situation. So like I said, in this instance for me, it was freaking Telstra. I think I need to do some cord clearing and, some work on that. So yeah, that's the message for today. So that's the stuff that I've been working through. And, I suppose the other message that I wanted to give you today is that when you trust that, and this is more a marketing messaging lesson here for you right now. When you trust every single day that the message that you need to share will come through you, that you're aware, like you're awake to the signs, you're aware and you're awake to the things that come across your path. You've got to be incredibly self-aware, in my opinion, in order to be successful and to be the fully evolved version of you who goes out and empowers and transforms and lifts up those people around you that you really want to work with and help and inspire and motivate and whatever, and uplift, up level. You've got to be incredibly self-aware. And I think the more often we are listening for anything that kind of comes in. I mean, I didn't have this realization about the Telstra resentment thing I did a live just before going live in here for some clients of mine, and I read out of the book as well. I read some other different passages and stuff that were important for them. But, you know, how often do we do things kind of on autopilot without realizing? I didn't realize until I was doing that live that the message was the message, and then this is what was needed to be shared with you guys. And around how all of this stuff, I mean, everything is around mindset, right? And success, and you achieving what it is that you want. That's what marketing's about. Helping people make a decision to work with you or buy from you in order for you to be able to help them on a deeper level. You know, think about it. These lives, I love these lives, and I get a whole lot out of them, but I also know that you guys do as well. And some of you at some point might want to work together. Some of you won't, and that's cool too. But really at the end of the day, it's like we've all got success blockers. We've all got walls around our version of Jericho. So I think that really what we need to do is be super aware that if something comes up, it's like, oh, is that a success blocker? Oh, I should probably go and get rid of that wall and then step into your version of success. And by constantly doing that, you're always going to constantly be increasing your frequency, increasing your vibration, increasing your abundance, increasing your ability to manifest, increasing your money, because that's what happens, increasing your energy, increasing the love, the fire, the passion, your sex life, the food that you eat, the experiences that you have. Everything ends up being elevated as a natural kind of byproduct of you doing the work on you. Your marketing works better, your sales work better, everything just kind of flourishes and thrives when you're doing the work on a daily basis on yourself as well as this type of stuff. So trust the message, trust what happens, trust it will come through you as well in the divine right time. So I didn't have, like, I had tech issues today, which meant that I couldn't go live earlier like I would normally because of all of the things. Like, I planned on doing it while I was waiting for the gym class to open. I was there so early. I was like, right, I'm going to get the live done. I've got some writing to do, you know, bang, 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 bang. But it just wasn't meant to be, and I got a little bit frustrated, actually. Hashtag Telstra. So there you go, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to go and pick up my cats from the vet who can now not have babies. Yes. It's the best thing ever. Or make babies, because one's a boy. So the girl can't have babies and the boy can't make them. So we are winning. I'm going to go do that. Please keep your fingers and toes and all of your bits and pieces crossed for me that my computer the transfer happens faster than 6 hours and 5 minutes. See, I told you it's like 20 minutes on and it's 6 hours and 5 minutes still. That is problematic. That is really unhelpful. I think that's all, everybody. Have a great afternoon. Have a great night. I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to go roller skating. I'm coaching roller skating tonight. So excited. It's going to be fun. It's the closest thing to flying. It's just so much fun. All right. Gonna love you and leave you. Have a really lovely night. I will talk with you all tomorrow, and we'll go from there. If you are, my computers aren't working, but if you are wanting to apply to work together, I'll put the link in after we get off the live, because I can't do it while we're on here. Such a noob. And I'll do that. I'll share that with you after. So just quickly before I let you go, I shared with you guys yesterday that I had the Botox fill up. So I'll show you. So we're starting to get a little bit less movement, but it's still not, that's 24 hours. So we'll keep you in the loop with the Botox movement. Maybe that's the name of a program, the Botox movement. I think that would be quite fun. Straightening out all your things, and so that you can just glide through life effortlessly without any wrinkles. What the heck? All right, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. See ya. Bye.